At the end of DC Comics' inaugural arc for their brand new Birds of Prey series titled Megadeth, our birds learn that the mysterious character of Barbara Gordon was being targeted by a killer. In order to respond to some of these threats, our birds ended up teaming up with the character of Vixen. Vixen managed to lead our birds towards a strange portal that seemingly got them closer to the killer than ever before. My name is Oracle Braddock, and today, let's go ahead and preview some of the fascinating dark fantasy elements buried deep within Birds of Prey issue 9. But before we get deeper into the video, I want to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel. The birds search for Barbara Gordon. If the birds have one mission, it's protect Barbara Gordon at all costs. And that mission is not doing great. Dinah and her team search for Barbara in this strange new world that seems specifically designed to trip them up. Many mysteries lurk in the dark of this world, and some of them don't even want to kill you. Well, probably. So Birds of Prey issue 9 is still written by Kelly Thompson, featuring guest artwork from Gavin Guidry, as well as Jonathan Case. We still have colors from Jordie Bellaire and letters from Clayton Cowles, and the cover for the series is still illustrated over from Leonardo Romero, featuring colors over from Jordie Bellaire. I think this cover excellently showcases the mysterious plot elements of the nightmare dimension that some of our birds find ourselves trapped within towards the opening pages of the issue here. I want to extend a quick thank you over to Adventures in Poor Taste and preview some of these opening pages on Birds of Prey Chapter 9. I really found that the guest art from both Gavin Guidry and Jonathan Case was such a massive departure from what we've seen from artists like Leonardo Romero. Plus, the inclusion of the nightmare dimension gives this art a fascinating new context where it's able to be realized here. As soon as our birds end up trapped within this mysterious portal to the nightmare dimension, their clothes become altered, and it seemingly takes on this really interesting dark subtext over in the comic book. In addition, here, the character of Barbara Gordon, who our cast members are desperately trying to save, is also hidden among their ranks here. So a lot of this plot thread involving these characters really consists of trying to track down the character of Batgirl. Elsewhere here, there's a really interesting subplot where readers are able to pick up on the character of Meridian, trying to find a way to help the Birds of Prey, even though she's not in the nightmare dimension alongside them. This plot thread is so fascinating as it manages to bring other elements of the Birds of Prey cast members that I didn't expect to see so soon within the scope of the issue. Meridian has a great antagonistic piece of conversation with this character that nicely sets up a future plot thread and story element for Birds of Prey that I'm really excited to see Kelly Thompson explore in some future installments. There's a pretty solid argument to be made that the back half of Birds of Prey Chapter 9 introduces even more dark fantasy elements. It's great to see the character of Megara manifested towards the back of Sin's head with really interesting expressions over the course of the issue. I really found that our art team did a great job fleshing out some of these expressions. Also, the switch between Gavin Guidry over to Jonathan Case was pretty seamless here, as the setting and location managed to change within the course of the issue as well. I also found the dark fantasy elements of Birds of Prey were really amped up in the nightmare dimension battle between our birds and the mysterious villainous character here. Kelly Thompson really manages to pull on some of these really fascinating dark emotions and to create a really interesting backdrop for our birds to have an emotional climax to this really fraught storyline here. So at the end of the day, I really think that DC Comics Birds of Prey issue 9 is a phenomenal chapter detailing some dark emotional substance for our team members. Also, watching characters like Sin and Megara still flesh out their relationship gives a really nice additional piece of subtext towards the comic book as well. Also, I found that some of the fraught conversations between Meridian and a mysterious former Birds of Prey member managed to evoke so much personality within the scope of this script. I think Birds of Prey issue 9 is a really strong improvement over the previous issues, and I'm really hoping that Kelly Thompson and the art team here will be able to keep the quality consistent in some future issues. I want to know from you, what are some of your thoughts on Birds of Prey issue 9? Did you like this one as much as I did? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much, and we'll be back to see wherever this comic book is headed in the near future. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.